Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to my beautiful ride here, Revolutionaries. It's me, Gio. Y'all know who the fuck it is. Alrighty. Gonna get right to it really quick. So, obviously we're all aware of the coronavirus. I don't know what it's being considered right now, but what I do know is there's a lot of overstatement on social media, like on Reddit. There have been people posting screenshots of this game, Plague Inc., talking about they're essentially spreading fake news about like the spread of the virus. And that's why I'm making this video really quick. Like I said, I'm not trying to make light of the situation. But what I did, something I do find interesting is every time I play this game, let me turn the music off. There we go. That's a little distracting. So what I do find interesting about this game is every time I played it, because the point of this game is to start a virus that will infect every person in the world, and then that virus will kill everyone. That's the point of the game. Every single time I start this game, I start it in China. Because I'm just thinking about the numbers game. Like, there's over 1 billion people in that country, densely populated. That's where the virus always spreads the quickest. So, I think it's interesting that I always took that route. And like I said, I'm not trying to make light of anyone that's infected or sick or dying. I know it's a real issue. But I also am acknowledging the fact that there are people on social media that are using this as a way to create memes. They're using it as a way to, you know, boost their karma on Reddit. And most of them are getting called out for it. I'm just going to show you, and I know I clickbaited the title. This is not meant to offend the West Coast softies and
bunch of slapjaw gets around here.
And them, you know, yeah, most of the people that are easily offended and, you know, trigger happy, as I like to call them. So, we're going to play this game, and I'm going to show you, essentially, the damage the coronavirus can do in the game. But like I said, it starts in China. That's what I thought was most interesting, okay? So, let's go into it. New game. Yes. Virus. Let's do normal. Coronavirus. Okay. Since I've beaten this game a few times, you get special ones. And I used to play this game really quickly, so I'll have to kind of tell myself to run it slowly, okay? So, alrighty. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new virus. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. I always start it in China. Coronavirus begins in China. It's infected its first human. Now, this is going to run really slow, so I'm going to do the fast forward thing up here. Otherwise, this thing goes so damn slow. You get more points as you infect more people and more people die. And those are points you apply to upgrade the virus, upgrade, you know, the lethality, the mortality, upgrade how quickly it spreads, stuff like that. Coronavirus begins to spread. And pretty much all these prompts are the same pretty much for every game, every playthrough. So I'm going to upgrade the disease right now. Transmission, where's the rats? There's the rats. I'll move this over here. I'm going to spread it out. This is good for more urban areas. There's no good place to put my head in this playthrough.
Flight 291 is now boarding. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
Coronavirus infects hundreds. And it's been, what, a few months? It's developed its first symptom. So early on in the game, the point of the game is to not build a virus that's lethal immediately, because then the lethality works against it. If the virus is too lethal off the bat, it will kill everyone before it gets a chance to spread. So, like I saw there, coronavirus infects thousands. It's now spreading to Korea. So in this timeline in the game, the virus has spread to the neighboring country of Korea first. I haven't played this game in a while, so I forget how I do things sometimes. Transmission. I think I'll do birds. Yeah, birds. Abilities. Right now it's a little bit colder, so I'll upgrade the resistance to heat and cold. So as you guys see, there's already, if you click on like an ocean, you can see a total of already 1.7 million people are infected worldwide over the course of almost 6 months, because it started on January 1st. And now it's infecting other countries. And I'm so sorry about that. I'm so used to like just going through the prompts. So, coronavirus after 6.5 months is more infectious than HIV. It is an extremely infectious disease. I see that, so I'm going to pause this really quick. So, I'm going to take a screenshot of that really quick. Oh, that's not bad. That's a bad screenshot.
Flight 291 is now boarding.
God damn it.
All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
There we go. That's the thumbnail right there. China starts working on a cure. So now I have to go into the abilities and I have to click on these little things down there, because that will slow the progress of the cure. Because the way I play this game, I usually focus on it spreading quicker than actually like upgrading the virus itself. I want it to spread all over the world before it starts killing people. So as you guys see there, it's at 1.4 million people are infected over the course of nearly 9 months. And let's click that prompt too quickly. So the infection has infected everyone at the Olympics. So now everyone that's at the Olympics brings it back to their home country. Now Europe's getting it. See that? See how quickly it spreads? So in 11 months, there's 1.5 billion people infected. And now I have to upgrade some more. I'm gonna upgrade it so it spreads by air and sea better. Upgrade that. And once it gets into Africa, I'm gonna upgrade the bloodborne, the way it infects through blood, so like mosquitoes and needles. Look how it spreads. More infectious than the common cold. Coronavirus has infected more people in the world than common cold. It is the ultimate infectious disease. So after a year, it's infected 3.5 billion people. And see how it's spreading everywhere? See how it's all over the globe? So now, since it's in Africa, I'm gonna upgrade it to where there's more insects on like the lower hemisphere. So South Africa, or Africa and South America, That's how it works. That's how you increase transmission. So, yeah. Do that. Make it more, give it more resistance to heat. And then make it harder to cure. Okay, let's keep going. Move my head back over here. See how much quicker it's spreading in Africa now? That's also because of the cattle upgrade I did. And see how they're working on the cure effort? You have to pop the cure bubbles to slow the cure up. See, the way I usually play this game is when it says, see at the bottom there? At the bottom, if you notice, if you look closely, under the what says world, the red bar means how many people are infected. The blue bar means people that are healthy without the disease. So I usually don't upgrade the symptoms until 100% of the global population is sick. That's when I hit them with all the like the lethal symptoms and parts of sickness. Okay, fever symptom mutated, so people are gonna start dying now if they're starting to get the fever. First death in West Africa after nearly the entire population has gotten sick. Hypersensitivity symptom mutated. That's one thing in this game is the virus strains. There's all different types. There's bacterial, viral, fungal. There's like cybernetic viruses or stuff like that. The viral ones mutate really quickly, but the problem is sometimes they mutate too quickly, and like I said, if they start killing off everyone, then the cure progress comes quicker, and you will end up, the virus won't spread as well because it kills everyone before it can infect everyone. There are 2 ways to fight the cure. More aggressive symptoms. I'm not really too worried about the cure because I'm about to bring the pain upon planet Earth. There are no healthy people left in the world. So after nearly 17 months, 7.1 billion people on planet Earth are infected with the coronavirus. And now we bring out the symptoms. So this is the symptoms list. It's got everything from nausea to vomiting. This is already what I have not touched this since I've started this game. These are all the mutations that have happened naturally during the game. I haven't done this yet. But so coughing, sneezing, fever, sweating, rash, anemia. This is what is already in the sickness in the game. Abscesses, hypersensitivity, but then you can get up to some really nasty ones, like this one, immune suppression. Total organ failure. So that means if you're infected with it, your organs shut down immediately. Obviously, that's what I want to do because I'm trying to wipe out the whole population at this point. Coma, this is coma, right? Yeah, coma. And if you have a lot of points left over at the end of the game, you could literally select almost all these things that just have one of the nastiest sicknesses ever. Is this renal failure, diarrhea, dysentery? I don't have enough points yet, so we'll go back. But this is going to start, you're going to see how it's going to start killing people very quickly down there. Pulmonary fibrosis symptoms mutated, so again, I got that on its own. So this is going to wipe out the population very quickly. Killed more than the Black Death. Insomnia symptom mutated. Killed more than smallpox. $1 billion dead. Year and a half after it started. Environmental hardening ability mutated. So it mutated on its own. Yeah, like I said, I don't have to work on the cure because the virus is killing everybody all the time. Sneezing and diarrhea are causing unwanted accidents, lowering productivity, and drawing attention to the coronavirus. And I don't have to upgrade anything else. It's spread and it's really lethal immediately. Paranoia symptom mutated. Experimental cure for coronavirus lethal. An experimental cure for coronavirus has been found to be 100% lethal in humans. World Health Organization researchers say that this setback will damage cure efforts. Well, it doesn't matter because everyone's going to be dead in a month. Little over a month. Like I said, you can bring the hurt with all the points you've racked up. Just add every damn symptom if you want. I mean, you may not be able to get all of them, but like, what you could do is you can de-evolve some of this stuff and get more points. So let's de-evolve everything, because like I said, there's no chance that, I guess I can't de-evolve this stuff. I guess I've devolved too much, but there is zero chance that yeah, there's zero chance that this can get cured and not kill everyone now. So coronavirus to destroy humanity. The last humans know they are watching the end of history. And there you go, game over. Coronavirus has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. And it took how many days? In under 2 years. Yeah, that's how the game is. This is a fun game to pass the time. Like I said, I made this video because of the fake news I've been seeing on Reddit. And like I said, I'm not trying to like make fun of the people that have died because of this, and I think there's been half a dozen cases reported in the United States. I made this video because if I somehow was trying to develop the, this global pandemic, right? And I don't know how, if you guys ever play this game, if you do the same thing, I always start in China. Always. Just because of the population, the density population, does everyone there have access to healthcare like we do? And it seems like China's doing their best to kind of contain and help the people that are affected by this disease. But like I said, the perfect place for a horrible virus to start is somewhere like China, where there's billions of people living. And cities like Hong Kong and Beijing, they're living on top, and Shanghai, they're living on top of each other. So, in a worst case scenario, the best place to start a pandemic virus is China. Yeah, so if you see anything like this, what looks like this video game on Reddit talking about like, oh, the virus is spreading quicker than we ever thought, just think about this game. It's a mobile game. You could it's mobile and PC. You could download the game yourself. It's free. I think you have to pay for it on PC, but yeah, don't fall for fake news. Yeah, so in this version, in this game, it took less than 2 years for it to wipe out humanity. All right, so, all right, so I got for this one, guys. I want to thank y'all for watching. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay classy. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.